The US President Joe Biden has accused congressional Republicans of attacking him with lies after they voted to launch an impeachment inquiry. The House of Representatives passed the inquiry, which means an impeachment vote could take place early next year. Our Sky News Washington correspondent Annalise Nielsen joins us live now. Annalise, what does this new vote actually mean for President Biden?
Look, what it means is House Republicans will have much stronger powers to subpoena witnesses, gain access to evidence, and they say that this is what this whole thing has been about, that they've been investigating Hunter Biden, the son of the president, and about his business dealings, what kind of access he had to the president and when he was vice president and a senator, and how much he was selling it. So this is a huge moment today that this has passed the House of Representatives. This vote has taken a long time for House Republicans to agree on because there were a few holdouts. Today it passed 221 to 212, so almost exactly on party lines, with Republicans coming in and saying it was worth making this step so that they could have these hearings beginning next year, and extra power to get around what they've called the stonewalling of the Biden administration.
The House has now spoken, and I think pretty loudly, pretty clearly, with every single Republican voting in favor. So when a majority of the House goes on record in support of an official impeachment inquiry with the power that resides solely in the House of Representatives, this impeachment power, I think that sends a message.
So, Ash, to clarify the process here, it's not like we're going to see Joe Biden impeached overnight, but he's only one of 8 presidents to face an impeachment inquiry. What happens next is there'll be more public hearings, and Republicans, some of them really pushing for this impeachment vote to happen, which wouldn't happen until early next year. If they do get that majority in the House, which isn't certainly out of the realm of possibility at all, then he could be impeached. But we know in the House that acts more as a censure, and it's exactly what happened to Donald Trump twice. Then it would go to the Senate, and that's where the actual conviction would happen. The numbers in the Senate as they are mean that the Democrats have the upper hand, so they get the tie-casting vote. So if that were to take place, it's all but certain to fail. So it's not like we'll see likely Joe Biden convicted and thrown out of office. That's never happened in the US before. Richard Nixon took the jump before he was pushed. But it's nonetheless not something you want to be happening in an election year necessarily. So Joe Biden's been quite vocal in his criticism of this process. He's put out a statement today saying, "I wake up every day focused on the issues facing the American people, real issues that impact their lives and the strength and security of our country and the world. Unfortunately, House Republicans are not joining me. Instead of doing anything to help make Americans' lives better, they are focused on attacking me with lies. Instead of doing their job on the urgent work that needs to be done, they are choosing to waste time on this baseless political stunt that even Republicans in Congress admit is not supported by facts." Now, with this all playing out in the Republican primaries, Joe Biden is the candidate at the moment. But as we've seen with Donald Trump in his legal cases, sometimes these things actually help you in the polls. So there's no real telling how this is going to play out in a political sense.